What's up, everyone? Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com. New this week. However, I wouldn't call it a different edition of it, but it's dark outside. You see that? Getting some inclement weather here in the Pittsburgh area, so we figured Brent and I, we would film this after hours here, kind of ahead of schedule. And, you know, everything gets off script at that point because, like, I have oatmeal stains on my shirt. Check that out. See, the show must go on. That's show business out there. We're gonna get you the content that you need, regardless of what we look like. I mean, Lord knows my girlfriend's making fun of my beard. I've been a little bit under the weather. I didn't leave the house for like a day and a half, and I was in Whole Foods, and I went to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, and I startled myself at how bad my beard looked. And like, I took which I never take selfies, but for my girlfriend, I sent her a picture of myself saying, I can't believe I went out in public like this. And it's funny because I was walking through Whole Foods, and I'm like, man, a lot of people must notice me from my YouTube videos. They're like staring at me. And then I saw myself in the mirror, and I very quickly realized it was just, my beard was going 10 different directions, honestly. But the big news here in the shop, and we've been talking about it a lot here, we've been talking about it online, there's links everywhere, is the electric trade-in event here at Empire Music. So you can trade in your guitar, really almost any guitar you have, kind of that meets our criteria, which is nothing crazy, just something that, you know, there's a quality we like to keep, and we will get you 15% off any electric guitar, $7.99 and above. Anything, Fender Custom Shop, Fender, Gibson, whatever it is, $7.99 and above. Take 15% off plus great trade value. If you're not local, we'll even pick up your guitar, so we'll save you that shipping cost on that as well. So reach out, 412-343-5299. You can email pics right away. Let's get rid of that second email of asking for pics. Just email us. It's Anthony@empiremusic.com or Joe@empiremusic.com, Justin@empiremusic.com. Any of us are happy to help you. Speaking of, you know, so it's kind of weird. We haven't been getting a ton of guitars in. However, next week we're getting a lot of guitars in. I know that. Justin told me that today. So I don't really have 7 new ones to show you, but I want to go back kind of the same way I did last week, talking about that trade-in event where you can get 15% off your purchase plus great value on your trade-in. This is a perfect candidate. I do not know why this bass is still here. It's one of our Empire 58s. It's been here for a few months. Heavy Relic, faded shell pink. It's so good. I keep going back to this bass every time I go to pick something up in the shop to play. It's this bass. I was working on some new video content stuff upstairs today. I was playing this bass. I love it. It's so good. Someone should buy this bass. Maybe get a good deal on your trade and take 15% off this bass. Empire specs on it. You know what it is. Roasted everything. Our exclusive pickup in there. Don't got to spend a ton of time on it. Here for the picking, though. Limited edition HS TELE. Another one, like faded violin burst. Like, come on, with the humbucker in the neck. This thing, look at that neck on that. The flame maple is so ridiculous on this. Great deal. Again, 15% off, plus great value on the trade. So reach out, really, on anything. So on to the new stuff. Mark, what can I say about these next 3 other than, like, they're just amazing. So you've all heard us talk and really give a lot of credit to them for their 1930, their custom expert, custom shop, whatever you want to call it, 1937 series. Well, it's finally hit the 18 series. So 00018 in the AMBERTONE. They just don't really get. Love the D28s. I'm such a sucker for mahogany back and sides. This is just, they sound so good. They're light. All of the kind of mid-rangey directness that mahogany has on the back and sides, like with the authentic construction and the hide glue, and just they sound, I just can't say it enough. They sound amazing. Justin and I were just playing one before he left tonight, and they're incredible. So in the AMBERTONE and also in natural, just give you a quick overview on that. Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides, got hide glue construction. Oh my God, they're just so nice. Just even touching them. I know you can't smell out there, and I can barely smell because I'm a little under the weather, but they smell just as good as the Gibson smells in the case. Maybe, I don't know. There's nothing that smells like a good Gibson custom shop. And then also in the D18, it's they've taken one of the best sounding acoustic guitars and made it sound even better. Essentially, that thick neck profile. Oh, this one really has that custom shop smell to it. It's amazing. Same thing, Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides. 1937 custom shops are just where it's at. And also going down a couple lines in the Martin, not custom shop, but in the Martin series, near and dear to my heart. I love the 15 series because it's all mahogany. I do really like the sound of mahogany and its directness. Triple O SM, don't see this one come through too often. Slotted headstock on it, kind of got the slope shoulder, elongated Triple O body on it. These sound really, really nice. They're easy to play. And again, I think in the smaller body shapes, it's nice having that all mahogany. Like I said, that mid-range presence and very direct kind of sound with it is kind of cool. Moving to TELE, it's funny, I got one electric here at the end by itself. TELE 517E, Urban Ironbark, great sounding guitar here too. Sitka spruce top. Very sustainable Urban Ironbark back and sides. It's kind of like it's like a bold rosewood. I kind of equate it to. I might be describing that wrong, but a lot of times as soon as I strum something, it just kind of like something sticks in my head there. A lot of like harmonic properties to that. The frequency spectrum is very well represented with the back and sides of this nice, powerful guitar. Very cool. But these don't last too long either. Great. They talk about how much I like the amber burst. I love the shaded edge burst that they do out of TELE. And then check this guy out. So this was just one that struck my eye. This won't be here long. GS Mini Koa Plus. Look at the top on that. It's like a really nice high grade Koa on it. People like scoop these up super fast. So that was kind of cool to pop through. Just wanted to show them off. We got a lot of GS Mini Koa Pluses in. There might be some other cool tops on that too. And then one American Vintage 2 Strat 1961 in the classic Olympic white. That's in. So the one lone electric here that we got in new. But like I said, there's a ton of stuff. Fender, TELE coming in next week. So now, question of the week time. So last week, Steve the bass guy, reach out to me, man. You won. I loved your response on the question of non-primary instrument player that influences what you play as a bassist. And mentioned Coltrane and like a teacher at the time turning him on to Coltrane, and when he opened up the library where he worked, he would play A Love Supreme every day. Near and dear to my heart because I love A Love Supreme. I remember taking a flight from Pittsburgh to California and I listened to it in my Sony Discman and you know, with like the regular big foam headphones on. I listened to that record reading the Ashley Kahn book about A Love Supreme over and over and over and over again. Steve the bass guy, I don't have any contact info. If you see this, reach out to me. We'll get you a shirt or a beanie, whatever you like. Just email me, Anthony@EmpireMusic.com, or call me 412-343-5299. Question for next week is going to be, what advice would you give your younger self as it pertains to tone? What is the one piece of advice you would tell yourself? Go back and tell the younger you what is good tone, or what would get you into tone, or things that you got wrong then that you could have saved yourself a lot of hair pulling probably. So that's it. We'll see you next time with New This Week. Appreciate it. Thanks.